Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and if you're new here, thank you for watching this video. And if you like what you see, why not hit that subscribe button and join us. So I feel like getting the archetype cards out tonight. So we're going to just pick 4 cards, and these cards give us a little element of somebody's personality. Now that could be yourself, or it could be somebody else, somebody that's on your mind maybe. Whatever your inquiry is today, what it is you want to know. So we're going to pick the 4 cards. I'm going to talk about them, and then you can say whether you feel, that hasn't even got anything on, that this is about you or someone that you might know. So keep listening, keep watching. If this resonates with you, feel free to leave me a comment or share this video with the person. Okay. Let's see what we've got then for you. Oh, we've got 2 that have come out here. We've got artist and poet. So a real creative energy, very, very creative. We're going to get 2 more. Sorry, my friend just messaged me something there and it just made me laugh. I wasn't expecting to read that. Oh dear. Oh, okay. And bully. So this is an interesting energy. We have rescuer and bully. That's strange. This could be somebody that maybe seems to have 2 sides to their personality. That could be yourself or somebody that you know. So they could be at one point have a tendency to feel like they can come across as quite intimidating. Yet when you get to know them, they actually come across as bringing a lot of protection and strength. So it's almost like maybe they appear a little bit, maybe sometimes people feel difficult talking to this person for fear of tripping up on their words, that kind of thing. I feel like this person's got a very strong energy. So this could be you, as we say. And there's times where people feel really secure and safe in your energy, but at the same time, they wouldn't want to challenge your energy either. And we also have poet and artist. So poet can be in different ways. It's basically like a symbolic language. So this person could be a bit of an artist. Maybe they like drawing, painting or that kind of thing. Or they could be very expressive actually with their hands when they talk. They could be somebody that expresses quite a lot with their hands. So yeah, artist as well. They're very good at expressing themselves. Very, very good at expressing themselves. And I feel like this person could be in their mind very, very artistic, would like to do a lot more creatively, or already does do a lot creatively. But because of this 2 here, and it's really interesting, isn't it? It's quite red there, and then these 2 are kind of blue. So they're a good communicator. As somebody that likes to communicate, I feel like they're very intelligent, but they've also got this creative side to them as well. So I'd say they're quite balanced in their inner masculine and feminine. They've got a good balance between rational and irrational, emotional and physical, so, or emotional and mental. They've got a good balance, this person has, which I feel like makes them quite an attractive person. It makes them somebody that people like to be around, even though people feel a bit intimidated. It's almost like somebody that perhaps can be a bit scary, but at the same time is very attractive, that kind of thing. That's the person that the energy that I'm getting from this. So that could be you yourself, if you feel that, or if people have said things like that to you before, or this could be somebody that you're thinking about right now. You'll know, because you'll feel that straight away. If this person seems to have maybe like 2 different parts of themselves, where they can be quite creative, but then at the same time they can be quite in their masculine, the protector, that sort of energy. It does feel like a good balance. Now let's get into, hang on a minute. There's something else in this bag, I know there is. It's a pendulum, I knew it. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, this person may also have a tendency to be indecisive, may struggle to make decisions at times. We have an energy of commitment though here. It's an energy of someone who's really accessing their higher conscience right now. They're getting some kind of information come through as to how committed they are to their path, to the way that they want to live their life. Yes, there's been a new direction here. There's been some kind of path that's opened up almost. And there's an element of somebody wanting to really take responsibility for themselves, really commit to themselves of like, this is what I need and this is what I want. And that's the direction that I'm going to go in. So I feel like this decision has already been made. This direction is already been taken. And it's bringing a real foundation to somebody. It's making somebody feel like what I'm hearing is like they found home. You've found home, or the person that you're thinking about has found home. It's something about stability. Stability, commitment to self, and that real taking responsibility, and movement. So I'm going to get into, actually I'm going to pick one of these cards as well. Pick one of these and see the word that it's talking about on here. Aha, that's interesting. Well, protection just came out on there, which is what I was talking about before. And family, which is very interesting because Athala does represent family as well. And like I said before about that, the rescuer being that protector. Okay, can come across as like the bully, but it's the kind of person you want to be on your side when there's a fight going on, or something that's going on. You may see this person. This person, or yourself, you may be in some kind of job like law enforcement or, I don't know, some kind of security job, that kind of thing, or may have done that. But that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from somebody here. But they have that like creative flair to them as well, that creative energy. Now, I feel like somebody is really stepping up into this protective energy, and it's family that they're protecting. They are heavily focused right now on that security and foundation within family, within home. Someone is very, very connected to that. Wolves may be significant as well. Maybe that could be a spirit animal of yours or this person's. But I feel like maybe if somebody does believe in spirit animals, if you do resonate with that, you may have had dreams about wolves, or a wolf has visited you in maybe a meditation or something like that. Okay, let's see. What is this reading about for this person then? For many of you, I feel like this is not you, it's somebody else, someone that you are perhaps interested in or inquiring about. I think there's only a small collective that this is actually you. Okay. Wow, there's a real new beginning that's happening right now, because this is like solid gold. And I did a reading earlier where I actually said about solid gold. Someone is going to receive a gift or feels like they've received some kind of gift. It's almost like they feel like they've been rewarded something that's solid gold. And they might not understand why. That looks like mistletoe to me. There's a real energy of a romantic kind of energy to this. Ah, yeah. Okay, so the two cards fell out with the Ace of Pentacles. I've literally only just noticed them. And they are Karma, which is the Judgment card, and then the Two of Cups. Somebody's had a realization about something that brings them love, union. See this card, what they're doing in there, this is the Witch's Tarot. They're hand fasting. So that's like making a vow to each other to look after each other, protect each other, that kind of thing. Someone's really stepping into that role. That's what Rado's talking about in the middle of this reading as well, is somebody realizing their role and taking responsibility. I'm getting quite a lot of masculine vibes from this. So I feel like the person I'm talking to, or the person that this reading is about, is masculine. And this person's had a realization about a deepening of a connection. There's been some realizations here. There's been some awakening, if you like. This feels like a real positive energy. Yeah, something's looking very shiny. Something's looking very you know, it's almost like when you see gold, you wouldn't just walk away from it. You claim it. That might be something to do with the wolf there as well. That just made me think of like the Yukon and like the gold rush. So maybe somebody's been watching something to do with that, or thinking about watching it. Or if that's significant to you, maybe you live near there. If you do, invite me around. Okay, so what else do we have for you? What are the challenges that are going on at the moment? Let's see. There's 2 cards there. The challenge here, I feel there's been... Well, I'm going to see what both of them are first of all. Yeah, okay. The challenge here is a toss between enjoying alone time, enjoying being by yourself, but at the same time having clarity and taking a different perspective on actually what you want. So part of T-was here is there's an element of somebody needing to make a sacrifice in their life to something that they would normally do in order to find this foundation, this strength and security here. So perhaps somebody that spent a lot of time on their own before is now actually realising, I don't want to spend a lot of time on my own anymore, or I'm sacrificing my alone time to have with somebody else that fulfills me, that fills my cup, that I want this with, you know. So this could be perhaps somebody that's been single for some time, been on their own for a while, now preparing for that union, now preparing to have somebody in their life more. That could be on both sides, or it could be just on one side. But somebody's feeling very protective. They've got something to protect here, and they can't unsee it now. It's like the clarity's there, and it's almost like, you know, you've got to wake up, you've got to stop, or you know, nothing's ever going to be the same again. It's the kind of energy I'm getting from this, the kind of feeling. So that's the challenge on there. So what do you need to focus on? What does this person need to focus on right now? Well, let's ask, what are you focused on right now? Rather than what you need to, what are you focused on right now? Okay, so focused right now is, it feels like an insecurity to do with finances. It could be somebody not wanting to reveal what they have or don't have. There does seem to feel like there is maybe a conversation coming up to do with money, but somebody keeping their cards very close to their chest, or not wanting to sort of let go here, not wanting to part with that money. But something's going to change on a financial level for somebody very soon. And I feel like this is to do with something that happened back in April on a financial level. There's maybe an opportunity that came up that didn't happen but is coming back around again. Yeah. Something that you felt you were betrayed in, that you felt, this again could be you, or it could be to do with this person, whoever this is about here. But there was some kind of betrayal here to do with money, and it's left you feeling very, not cagey, but just a bit wary of sharing or allowing somebody to know what you have. So you may find that you kind of like, you cut off communication to do with money, that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so what's the future of this? The future is very, very bright. The future is connection and good fortune, good luck, good news coming in. So I feel like somebody's going to receive some form of contact here, some kind of message. It could be an email, it could be a text, it could be actually somebody coming knocking on your door for good news. Okay, remember the first card that we had come out was the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in here that is going to bring, there's already a foundation going on here about protecting something that's important to do with family or union, that kind of thing. You know, it feels like somebody that's very important in a person's life, or two people that are important to each other, or even a unit of people that are important to each other. So it's a collective, take what resonates. Now, with the Eight of Wands, this energy is showing up as people coming together like a community, and somebody really longing for that community. And this feels like it was a realization from around August time. And there's elements now of you starting to trust what's around you and realizing you can actually open up. So there's some kind of communication that's going to go on here that's going to bring a conclusion to a situation, but it's going to be a positive conclusion. It's going to be something that you've been waiting for. And it's going to bring more inspired action, more, it's basically bringing some kind of transformation here. There's a beautiful butterfly on there. Now, butterflies may be significant. You know, they are a symbol of transformation. So if you've seen butterflies recently, you may have had an experience, maybe a butterfly has landed on you or almost landed on you, or you've just been around them. Sometimes it can be when it's in a place you wouldn't expect, that kind of thing. So somebody here in this collective may have had that kind of experience recently as well, which is another, wherever you saw it or whatever you were thinking about at the time or whatever was going on is relevant to what's going on in this reading. Knight of Cups. So that creative energy is really becoming quite prominent in somebody here. So that artist and poet. So I feel like somebody could be channeling a lot and writing it down, maybe like journaling quite a bit. And that's becoming art almost. It's becoming something very artistic, even though it's not poetry, it's not writing a book or anything like that. It's like memoirs almost. But there's something really creative about it that's opening up these creative energy centers, which is bringing more inspired thoughts. There's something very romantic about all of this as well. It's almost like it's filling someone's cup in a romantic way, almost like what they never thought they could have is here. It's like this solid gold again. It's like, you know, something's really unexpectedly feeling like shiny and attractive. Yeah, this is a new chapter. There is a lot of desire for protecting something important to someone here, movement, and sacrificing something that is no longer necessary. So it's not really much of a sacrifice in a way, although it's going to feel like it, because if you've been so used to a certain way of being or a certain way of living, then it's going to feel like that, isn't it? Yeah, there's a certain amount of somebody needing to open up more on an emotional level. So there may be an element of stubbornness on an emotional level, and that goes with this Four of Pentacles. So it feels like somebody's worrying about something, somebody's got some kind of concern on an emotional level, and they're holding on, maybe for fear of showing too much and then being betrayed. But this feels like, got the Lovers on the bottom of there. It feels like this person doesn't have anything to worry about, you know. Whoever's watching this, however that resonates, if you've been worrying about maybe a relationship that you're in or something that you are thinking of getting into, the energy of this reading feels like you don't need to worry about it. There's a lot of good communication coming in, a lot of clarity coming in, a lot of movement, but movement into stability. And, you know, T-WAS is all about that commitment, but it's commitment on the level of committing to yourself first, you know. So it's like you're doing all the things for you first, but not selfishly, okay? Oh, let's pick those up. Right. So, what advice do we have for this? Is there any advice on here? The shadow side. So this is an opportunity for somebody to look at what kind of I don't want to say temptations, but there seems to be an energy with this of somebody needing to break free of some kind of addictive pattern or addictive behaviour. So it almost feels like the advice here is about breaking the chains of something that is holding you in a space of not being able to open up on an emotional level. Okay. Yeah. But they're kind of being asked to have patience with yourself. It feels like there's a lot of patience going on here, because things are just moving along really well. So it's like, don't overthink this too much. Okay. You are breaking free of a lot of chains. That's why T-Was is here. This is that sacrifice. You know, you're sacrificing, almost like sacrificing keeping everything hidden. You're allowing other people in. You're allowing yourself to be part of a community, is what I'm feeling from this. And you're being guided. So whether it's temptations, addictions, distractions, whatever it is, you're breaking free from it. It's taking time, but you're getting there. Okay? You are getting there. Yes, somebody's made a decision. Someone has made quite a significant decision about their future. What is that decision? So the decision is to be the leader of their life. They have decided, I'm no longer going to hold myself hostage. I'm no longer going to put myself in positions where I'm blocking myself from going where I want to go, moving into where I want to be. Yeah. So it's like where before you maybe would have walked away from something that was bright and shiny, you are now walking towards it. You're not going to let something go that you know is worth having. And it's something, this is like something perhaps that you've walked away from before in the past, but now you're realizing, I'm not going to do that again. Either, again, this could be you or the person who fits that description down there. This has come out a couple of times now. It's on the bottom of the deck before. This is like a mini Fool. So it is, you know, just on the brink of taking some kind of leap of faith. You know, there's an inspired action about to approach here, or at least an inspired thought that's going on. Sunflowers may be significant. That might be a flower that perhaps brings you a lot of joy, makes you feel happy, or perhaps you've been growing them yourself. But there's definitely something about sunshine and sun as well. Okay, for some of you, this could actually be about your actual sun. So this could be maybe somebody that you're thinking about right now, or perhaps you've been having conversations with your son. And that's led to perhaps a different understanding on your particular situation and things that are going on for you. It's kind of uncovered some things that perhaps you didn't realise before. It's illuminated. Okay, I'm going to get you now a final outcome. What is the final outcome for you today in this reading? We have the Star. Now, final outcome. Now, this card came out like this and I flipped it that way around because really you've got an opportunity in front of you that is shining like gold. It looks amazing. And it feels like what's holding you back is maybe fear of repeating things from the past or things being taken from you, betrayal, that kind of thing. But this energy feels like you could have this solid foundation if you want it. Protect what feels good for you and allow yourself to be protected if that's how it's resonating. Okay, there is hope and there is a wish being fulfilled. There is the opportunity for that wish to be fulfilled. But there's going to be a tower moment first. This is like a sudden change is coming, a real sudden change. And this could be like that epiphany of like, whoa, didn't realize this is what I really wanted, but actually it is. Okay. There's a lot to be, yeah, we've got another page coming out here. So there's one male page and one female page coming out on this. So to me, there's a couple of inner children being healed through this. And there's a real good balance of masculine and feminine coming through as well. So it's almost like the artist meets the protector, or I don't know, Beauty meets the Beast, that kind of thing. That's what it feels like. There's a real good balance going on this. And there's an end to conflict and competition as well. There's no more of that going on if that was something. Yeah, a lot's been illuminated. A lot of truth is being revealed. Someone's maybe tried to hide a few things, perhaps through fear of letting people know too much. But we have on the bottom here as well the Three of Cups. So I feel like there is a lot of celebrating to be done. Someone is really moving through something here, you know. Now, there's travel, not just on a physical level. Somebody could be going on a trip, but it's also travel, I feel, through realising what somebody wants and how they want things to be. And it's a solid foundation. Someone is receiving a gift here. Somebody is receiving something that they've been working towards. There's a lot. You've got two runes here that are to do with commitment to self, commitment to family. There's something to protect here and somebody that wants to protect it, and you're seeing it as this shiny gold coin. Now, I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If that resonates with you and you would like a full reading, then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. So I'll speak to you very soon. Have a blessed day.